this project, we will be talking about how society is forcing individuals to act according to their gender, and it makes them feel pressured if they do otherwise. So let's go through this poster and see how you will treat your children if you were a parent. Imagine if you had a newborn son and a daughter. What color would you choose for their clothes and accessories? How would you dress up your son or daughter? From the examples below, which sports would you choose for your daughter or son?
I agree and disagree because both genders, they should still have limits. So the boy will still have limits, the boy wouldn't look like a complete girl, and the girl wouldn't completely look like a boy. So they are free to do what they want and what they like, but there has to be a limit on both ends. Yeah.
So I do think that parents all over the world both consciously and unconsciously try to control their children's behaviors and actions. Could be for different reasons, maybe like for safety. Like for example over here, like maybe they're worried that if a guy wears a skirt, he could get bullied. But like if a girl wears jeans and like a hoodie, not many people will blink an eye about it.
Alright, so I do think parents are unconsciously, subconsciously, constantly actually putting this pressure into children because when a baby is born, if it's a girl, they choose pink. If it's a boy, they choose blue automatically. In fact, if you go to stores, you will find toys which section that says for boys and for girls, and most of the stuff for boys is blue and most of the stuff for girls is pink. You want to buy a vacuum cleaner as a gift, it's pink in color because it's automatically assumed that the girl is going to be given that gift. So yes, for sure, subconsciously we are constantly giving them this message.
I think based on this and this, I'm fairly gender neutral when it comes to how I would want my kids to be brought up.
As for my future kids, I would let them enjoy everything and I would do whatever they ask, but they would know what's right and what's wrong, and they would know their limits. So I think that would be the best way to raise them.
So my approach to parenting will be quite straightforward. If my child likes it and it makes them happy and it doesn't harm anyone else around them, I would support them for it. So whilst I would promote like this mindset of do what you want and I'll sort of help you fulfill them, I will just also at the same time tell them about like the repercussions of doing this. So for example, if I had a son and he wanted to wear pink to school, I could just tell him that I'm happy with it, you can do what you want, but maybe the boys in your class might tease you for it. So just make them aware of what could happen if they are too free with what they want to do.
So I have a daughter, and from the beginning when she was born, we made it very clear to ourselves, to my husband and I, that we were not going to bring her up with this kind of bias because we are STEM supporters. So we believe in sciences for girls and of course for boys. So right from the beginning, I've had my daughter wear clothes that she liked. She likes Superman, she likes playing with Ben 10, she likes watching Spider-Man, and she wants those costumes. And if you think about it, you don't really get those costumes for girls. So we didn't hesitate ever to buy her those Spider-Man costumes or Superman costumes. And she wore those and she went to school. She was Harry Potter for her book day. And we didn't have an issue with that because I don't think we should be putting these biases on our children, and they should be free to grow up however they want to.
I think that this forces us to make a choice, but personally, I wouldn't mind if it was my daughter in jeans and high tops, it wouldn't bother me. I think the stigma would come from dressing a son in female clothing.
Early gender normative influences by parents and peers can have multiple and differing health consequences for girls and boys. Nonconformity with and transgression of gender norms can be harmful to health, particularly when they trigger negative sanctions.
Wait, you're not gonna ask? Alright, I'll just answer. Okay.
Imagine if you had a newborn son and a daughter. What color? Society is forcing individuals